I'm Jack. I'm going to teach you how to make a bracelet I made up. I called it diamond cross. Looks something like this. And I'm just going to tell you what you need. Oh, this is my first video. I'm just going to tell you what you need to get you started. You're going to need a clip, a hook, your loom, and loom bands. You're gonna wanna start with your owl facing away from you, so the holes in the pegs where you put your bands on are also facing away from you. Make sure each one is facing the same. Each peg is facing the same way because you don't want any trouble when you hook your bracelet. Let's get started. You're gonna want to start by placing your bands one by one like this. So it's gonna, and we're not gonna do this the same as any normal bracelet like a starburst because there's gonna be a single in the middle. When I made up this bracelet, I put that there because I was trying to be creative. You're gonna put one band to here, one band to here, one band to here, one more band, and on this band, you're going to angle it this way. You're going to angle it to the next peg, like that. And you're going to do the same with the other side. Make sure none of your rubber bands have like a little rip in it because you don't want any bands ripping apart. Okay, so you did that, and you see on this diamond cross, this layer might be hard to see, but if I pull were to pull this up, you see this layer isn't being pulled by any band except for the perimeter band, and I don't want that to happen. And I think I did that because I was putting these single bands on first before I did my diamonds, and I don't think that's gonna look great. And then I tried doing it another way, and it was better. You're gonna wanna take your perimeter color, well, any color actually. You're gonna wanna put it to that peg like that. And then you're going to want to take your first color, your second color, and my case is going to be red. You're going to put one here, like that, and then to there. So it looks half like a diamond. Once I finish this diamond, I'm going to show you why I call my bracelet the diamond cross. Do the same with the other side. You're gonna take your next color. You're gonna need, for your first diamond, you'll need, actually, you could do whatever you want with your colors. I prefer 3 for the next color. You're gonna put 2 layers. Yeah, you're gonna put 2 layers on like that. And you're gonna put push your rubber bands down when you need to, so none of them come off. you're gonna put a band on like that. And the reason I call this the diamond cross, because it's a diamond and a cross in the middle. You're gonna take your perimeter, any color. You're gonna put it to the next peg. Take a color. Put it on like that. Like that. Make sure none of your bands make sure that your later bands that you put on aren't below your earlier bands. That won't be a success. And you're gonna put a band on like that. I think this is choked up. I'm just gonna push this down. And again, you're gonna wanna put 2 layers of rubber band on. Put this down. You're gonna want to place a band over like that. And this is how I stopped my bracelet from pulling 1 layer of rubber band over instead of 2. It's not the best. You're gonna want to put 4 bands down, then do the rest of it. Do the rest of this bracelet. Do the rest of this bracelet like a starburst. The rest of the perimeter. Now you're gonna wanna do what you did with the first half of your bracelet. You're gonna wanna take your perimeter color, place it over like that. Take a color of yours, whatever you want. Do the same thing with the diamonds and the crosses. Two layers going across, 1 layer going vertical. You don't want to twist your rubber bands placing them on. I was just about to do that. In fact, I don't think you're going to want to do that with most bracelets either. Okay, so now you're going to take your perimeter color again, place it to the next peg like that, and do your next diamond cross. If you want to pause or rewind so I don't go ahead of you, there's no problem with doing that. 2 layers of rubber bands across, 1 layer vertical. And now you are ready to hook. You're going to turn your loom around. You're going to want to take your any color you want. I don't know why I've always been saying perimeter color. You could do any color. And you could also do more than one color on your perimeter. You're going to make an 8 and put it on like that for your cap and band. Now you're going to hook. You're going to take your crocheting hook, reach in, and make sure you reach inside, not outside like that, because that's one of the ways I messed up on a triple single. You're going to reach inside, grab the top layer of rubber band, in my case red, the one that's going vertical, and pull that over. Now you're going to want to take one side and let go like that. This part can get kind of tricky because you're going to want to reach through your capping band and pull this thread, pull your color through like that. The reason we're letting go and pulling it through is so your bands don't cross each other. I know it's called a diamond cross, but you don't want your bands to cross each other because you don't want a band over and one under. It's not gonna really turn out. I mean, it'll look fine, but it's not gonna really make any sense for doing that. You're gonna hook your diamond now. Take your top layer of band. Make sure you reach inside and pull it over to there. You're gonna reach your top layer that hasn't been hooked again. Place it to there. That same with the other side. You don't want to pull the top layer that's been hooked because there's no point in doing that. I could have made this bracelet with no perimeter. It'll be fine because the diamonds touch each other. We're going to pull this over like that. Now you're going to hook your bottom layer of rubber band. If it's not your bottom layer, you probably did something wrong. And when you pull, if it's not your bottom layer and you pull it over, when you take your bracelet off, you're not going to be happy, believe me. You're going to reach inside and pull the top layer over. I hate when that happens. It's okay, it won't do anything. I just don't like it. And you're going to reach from any side you want. Let go. Reach through the color that you've hooked. Reach through the color that's been hooking to the first peg of your diamond. This gets kind of tricky. Pull this over like that, and since this band here just got pulled, it's gonna be easier to do the next side. You're gonna reach through the top two, get the third one, and let go. That fell off. That was a big shame. pull that over. You're going to be hooking your next diamond now, so just hook that over to there. Make sure you reach inside, because reaching outside made me mess up on a triple single, and I don't like when I mess up on bracelets. I thought it was fine, but there was a mistake when I pulled it off. A band slid out. Reach through and grab your next band. By the time you pull your next band over, it's okay if one of your bands come off like that, because it's already been hooked. And plus, you're gonna take it off because you can't wear a bracelet on a loom. You're gonna pull this over like that and hook the first half of your perimeter. The first side, because it's not really a half. Up here you've got half of your perimeter. This gets easier for the second part of the perimeter you pull over, because there's not much layers of rubber band. There's only 3. Reach to the for your perimeter. You're always gonna want to reach. You're always gonna want to reach for your bottom layer of band. You finished one side. You're gonna want to do that with the other side. My band wasn't coming on because my bracelet was all chunked up. Make sure you push your bracelet down, or else your band's gonna slide off. This next one's gonna be easy too, because there's only 3 layers of rubber band.